Yo, this your boy John Doe, and I just want to give you a little reminder right now that you are facing an imminent threat, the like of which your life will never be able to comprehend unless you get educated and pay attention to everything going around you. Okay? You're born into this world. You weren't asked to be here. But at the same time, it's movies, it's radio, it's television, all this crap that's on right now entertaining you, sports, are just a deterrent mechanism to impair your ability to think. Hell, we all know this. Everybody knows this. This is basic. This is milk bone. But at the same time, what are you going to do about it?
That's just baby steps right there.
So you just heard the voice of my sidekick. It's always going to be my sidekick chit-chatting. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And thank you for joining us, in the situation as we try our best to help elevate the individuals who are asleep at the present time listening to this and probably going to hate and probably type comments that they don't like and, all of that little elementary babble. But, hey, I don't care. But
they're not awakened like us. And only a certain part of America are awakened and are on our side and can see what we can. So if you don't like us, you don't have to listen to us. This is supposed to be America. It's supposed to be freedom of choice, freedom of, what you want to hear and what you don't want to hear. Freedom of speech. So, if you don't like us, you can move the hell on.
Exactly. And I appreciate you being, in the discussion in this early morning, but let's just jump off into the nuts and bolts, and the meat and potatoes of really what's going on nowadays. I mean, what are you noticing and what are you observing yourself?
Me, myself, I have been awakened, I'd say, maybe 4 or 5 years. It started when somebody started talking about the Illuminati. When they started talking about the Illuminati, I got intrigued by it. So I wanted to learn more and more and more. And I found out that everything that I was watching on TV was basically attached to some Masonic symbolism, or it was attached to a satanic ritual for somebody in the Illuminati.
Yep.
So I was awakened. So when I found out about it, I just kept wanting to learn more. I looked into the Illuminati. I looked into Freemasonry. I looked into everything. And then I started listening to subliminal messages in the pop culture that I used to listen to, the rap songs that I used to listen to, the rock songs that I used to listen to. And all that is the same. I mean, it is just like I am awakened. I can't do nothing but only educate myself and educate people that listen to me. If your eyes and your ears are not open, you cannot hear or see what I'm trying to tell you or show you.
Right.
Now, how do you feel about it?
I feel the exact same way you feel. I mean, you're going to have, guys that, need to get their maxi out. And you're going to have girls that need to take their boxes off. You know what I mean? Because right now it's a time where it is the time of, like they say, it's the information age, where information is so abundant to where you just pretty much a dumbass if you ain't, grasping the knowledge and what's going on. If you don't have access to the internet, if you're not going to the library reading a book, if you're not paying attention to what's really going on around you and you're blinded by the shine and blinded by the world and what the earth is trying to present to you, you're not going to see nothing, you're not going to understand nothing that we're saying right now, nothing that I'm saying, nothing that the sidekick's saying. So,
of course.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it go. So
what people don't realize is in your everyday life, people, it's just, what are you going to take from the information that you see every day? You could go to McDonald's, take the Golden Arches, for instance. When you see the golden rush, what do you look at? Oh, you think about food. That's what the average American thinks about. But it's way deeper than that. It's a Masonic symbol. Because Mr. McDonald was a Mason himself. When you go to buy a car, you go to buy a Chevrolet, you go to buy a Ford. And people don't realize that these people are Masons.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They got, the basic, gist of what we're saying, but in general, once you get educated and you start looking around and paying attention and you start looking at all, the corporations and the businesses, just like Sidekick was saying, you begin to see that, hey man, oh wow, look at that, isn't that the symbol of such and such and so and so? Isn't that the symbol of da 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 da? When you get to looking at television and the movies and the entertainment and even your favorite entertainers, and how they behaving, you get to sit back. Are you kidding me, man? I mean, is this actually happening in front of my face right now? But the rest of the people that are sleeping don't see it. I mean, it's to the point now where it's time to wake up. And if you want to be a slowpoke, that's on you. But this is for the individuals that are the grown-ups of the society.
You really want to learn something new.
Yeah, the movers and shakers, of society. I mean, I feel like, we've got to learn and get educated. It's simple. We saw this stuff in high school. We saw this stuff in middle school. We saw a little bit of it in elementary. But as grown-ups, we've just forgot about it and moved our own direction. Like we just blind as a bat. So, Sidekick, I can't, emphasize enough about how much I appreciate.
They didn't tell us anything in school. They want to tell you lies. They want to tell you what the textbook candy-coated situation is.
Pretty much how it is. I mean,
It's about society, and they just want to tell you, like, everything is all lollipops and gumdrops. Well, when you get old enough to find out and really think for yourself, then you see another different side of the United States.
Yep. But right now, this is just an introduction, and we're going to keep dropping more videos upon you. We don't want to bore you too much, but just so just the basics, that there are two individuals who understand, are trying to understand. We ain't intelligent, the most intelligent beings on planet Earth, but we know what's going on and we can see. So if you ready to rock and roll, let's rock and roll. You want to sell out and
be the awakened one.
Exactly. We are the awakened. You want to sell out and be a bitch, then you sell out and be a bitch, little daddy. You want, as simple as that. So hopefully you excuse me for my language, but at the same time, ain't no sugarcoating what's going on. These people that you'll never see hidden in the shadows, would never let you know what's going on. But they'll put it in your face like, what they gonna do? They can't do nothing. We too powerful. We too advanced at this point in time. But wake up, because we are here to help you out.
Exactly.
With that said, we're going to go ahead on and shut this little session down. And in due time, even though we ain't writing nothing, we're just talking impromptu, scripted off the top of our head, in due time, we'll bring you more videos. You can say whatever you want to and however you want to comment on YouTube, but F you. You don't like what we're saying, straight up. We were just giving you the real deal. And in due time, we'll post videos and, little information for you to continue to enhance and elevate your knowledge. Thank you, Sidekick, as always.
Like I said, if you don't like what we're saying, you're just bound by the closed eye of society.
Off the top, simple as that. So, you heard it from her, and I back it up. So, make sure you get your info and back it up. With that said, we finna sound off. Y'all have a great one. Have a good morning, good day, good night, wherever you at. Take care of yourself.